What's up, y'all? It's your boy Black Hour, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Black Hour. Today I'm going to show you how to make some vegetable stew because it's cold outside and I need to warm my bones. So let's keep these old bones rolling and make this stew. That's right, buddy. Vegetable and beef stew. Now, this is what I really want today because it's all cold and rainy and nasty outside here. So, this is going to warm you up and make you feel good, baby. And you can start it before you go to work and let it sit all day. And by the time you get home, your whole house is going to smell like beautiful stew, baby. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Like I said, we're starting early this morning because it's going to be a long cook time on this. You either want to cook on low for 8 hours or on high for 6 hours. It's up to you, sir. The choice is yours. So, let's go ahead and start with these yellow onions that I cut up. Now, you want a yellow onion because it's going to give it good flavor, and that's why we're putting it on the bottom. A bed of onions. The stew's going to cry itself to sleep tonight. So, let's go ahead and put these onions in here. And next, we're going to put in the stew meat, because what's stew without stew meat? So, go ahead and put that shit in there too. And I want you to spread it out evenly when you do it. So, next thing, let's go ahead and add our carrots. Now, I've already got all my cans open and drained, so you don't have to worry about that shit. But you don't want to drain these tomatoes, and I'll show you why in a second. Let's go ahead and put the carrot in there. Ooh! Bugs Bunny's favorite. Next, we're going to have the whole kernel corn, because, you know, vegetable stew, you got to throw everything you can at it, baby. And next, why don't we put in some big old potatoes. Now, these potatoes I went ahead and washed off and just kind of cut in half. You know, you want some pretty big chunks in there, baby, because it's all going to cook down together and it's going to be wonderful. So go ahead and put your potatoes in. And then, once you get all of that shit in there, why don't you go ahead and grab this onion recipe soup and dip mix. And you're saying to yourself, Black, how the hell are you putting that in there? For flavor, baby. Trust me. Now, get you both envelopes and put them some bitches in there. Shake it up. And rip the top and let it dry. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, sir. Finally, got to have the beef broth. Broth of the beef. So, we're going to pour all of that in there. And you may say to yourself, Black Hour, it's not covering everything. Everything's not getting covered. Well, don't worry about it, because, you know, it's all going to cook down and get smaller as it goes. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just listen to me and do what I say. So, we're going to go ahead and put our lid on there. And then we're going to go ahead and let that sit for 8 hours. And we'll come back and take a look at that. Ooh, beautiful stew. Ooh, damn, it is cold outside. All that cold and rain, I feel like the old snow miser's got my ass. But what is that smell that I smell? It's the stew, baby. It's been sitting in here brewing for about 8 hours on low. Let me tell you, the whole house smells wonderful, baby. You know, when you come in cold and tired and you've been working all day and there's a hot meal ready to go and it's got the whole house smelling, it just makes you feel like a big old man, like a real man, like old Al Borland from Home Improvement. So, we've got this stuff in here, and you know what? I actually forgot to tell you about the tomatoes. You want to use those canned tomatoes because it's going to make it hearty. It's going to give it a good flavor. So, speaking of flavor, let's go ahead and add a little salt and pepper just for the final touch. Just to taste, you know. See what it needs, kind of taste here and there, and then add accordingly. Now, let's stir this up just a little bit. And just stand back and delight and look at this beautiful stew that's going to warm our butts tonight, boy. Ooh! Alright, baby, the time has come. The beef and vegetable stew is done. And I'm having that first bite for me. So, you gotta be careful because this shit is hot, baby. Oh, yeah. That's going to warm you up just right, baby. Make you feel like you sitting over at the Walton's house and there's a roaring fire and you don't have a care in the world. Oh, good stuff, baby. And I want to thank you for joining me for this good stuff on another episode of Cooking with Black Owl. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. You can also watch all my other cooking videos right here on my YouTube channel. Now, y'all have a good one. Enjoy that stew, baby. And I'll see you next time. Stew me.